as from the big news from Teams 25, Rovo is officially free for premium and the enterprise users. Currently, for the standard users, it's $5 per user, so it's not 20, it's $5. Much better price, and now there's a big potential in using the Rovo within the Jira, within the Confluence, and within the Jira service management. Today, my focus is going to be on Jira itself. So the very first powerful feature that Rovo has is this extensible search option. Now, the thing is that within the Rovo itself, how does it work from a normal search? Because you can use you can use your own natural language processing. And based on that, Rovo understands and interprets everything that you actually say, which is another term for the generative AI. And based on your questions, it gives you the answers. So we're going to start with the search functionality here. So the one thing that I was searching for is what should I work on next? And the answer that I got was, I want this bookmark to be here. Okay. And it's saying, I'm involved in the project called Gen AI. This project aims to integrate Gen AI into a self-made software product for better project management. As project manager and stakeholder, your objectives include finalizing the project from ideation to full product rollout. The project is currently in the planning phase, with a timeline yet to be determined. Okay, that's nice. And as you can see from here, now it's referring to one of my documents, which is the project chatter that is being used as a project management documentation to actually determine what is the scope, when the timeline is, what are the resources, and so on and so forth. So, saying if you're looking for what to work on next, focusing on advancing the Gen AI project could be a priority. This might involve defining the project timeline, addressing any potential risks such as data quality and reliance, and ensuring resource allocation is in place. Additionally, you might want to review any recent comments on the pages such as live docs comment or getting started at Confluence from Jira page to ensure they align with your current project goals. Well, not necessarily. Why? Because these two are not really connected to the Gen AI, and they have nothing to do with those. So another thing that I have to mention in here is one of the challenges when creating the prompts and everything. It's like you're not going to always get the accurate answers. Even the ChatGPT even says that the accuracy of the answers might not be that really, precise. Because the goal of the whole Gen AI is not to replace you and to replace the jobs and everything else. No, it's not that. And I would ask the question, and if it'd be like, oh, if the AI is going to, replace us and everything else, I would say, okay, tell the AI to build a, I don't know, XYZ building. Tell it to do. And say, yeah, sure, go ahead. You're the main worker. Go ahead and build this building. Can the AI build a building? No, it cannot do that. So I don't know how it will actually replace the humanity. That's one thing. The second thing is there is like this big buzz on replacing the developers and everything else, or even like Mark Zuckerberg saying like at the end of 2025 or 2026, like the most code is going to be generated by the AI. That's cool. Who is going to debug it? Is the AI going to debug it as well? I don't think so. All right, moving back to Robo now. So first of all, it's saying what should I work on next? And I can actually open the chat right here if I want, and it's saying, okay, this is it. All right, am I assigned to some work on Gen AI? All right. And it's saying now it's searching. It appears that you're not currently assigned to any specific work. However, you're listed as a stakeholder and a project manager for the Gen AI project, which involves integrating Gen AI into a self-made. Yes. So it's now grabbing the data from my Confluence page and saying, yeah, you're the project manager and you're the stakeholder for this project. So that's one thing. The another thing is what I can also do here. So now the question is, all right, let's see if we can click on here. All right, so we have some stuff going on. I'm going to say, sign me to GPM 11 issue. All right. So since I want to do this from the Rovo itself, I'm not going for Jira now. I want this to be done through the chat itself. So that's the thing that I can do. Another thing that you can, of course, do is while you're doing this, you can always assign an issue, and there we go. Please confirm to perform. All right, yeah, that's the one thing that I want to do. All right, we can view the details in the following link. All right, I want to view the details in the following link, and indeed, I have been assigned to the AI model development. All right, so I'm gonna complex the development of an AI model. Yeah, I'm gonna ask that. I'm gonna ask Robo that. So I'm not asking like things. All right, so developing an AI model can be complex and involves several key steps: problem definition, data collection and preparation, model selection, and also training, evaluation, deployment, and monitoring and maintenance. Oh, that's a lot of things. And I would be like, okay, how do I choose the right model there? So it doesn't only allow you, all right, and then he goes, okay, it involves several considerations to ensure it aligns with your project's goals and constraints. Problem type, data availability, model complexity, scalability, interpretability, framework compatibility, regulatory compliance, and so on and so forth. You can ask it for a specific questions, and you can dive deeper into that. So I can be like, what are the most common technologies for AI model development?
I can ask that as well. So, and boom, it gives you the answer. TensorFlow, PyTorch, Keras, Scikit-learn, OpenAI, Hugging Face transformers, and so on and so forth. A lot of stuff. That's really great. Now, you can then dive deeper into technologies and so on. Okay, AI model development. How can I manage this epic, which is GPM 11, effectively? Let's go with that. Or maybe I can go and ask, what are the potential risks? There we go. So to effectively manage, you can follow these steps, organize and prioritize the tasks. So, and it's saying review these tasks, and it's giving me the tasks in here that are, of course, linked to my epic. And it's saying do this, reviewing them, ensure they are prioritized based on their importance and deadlines. Use Jira's Kanban backlog. If your project is using a Kanban board, enable the Kanban backlog to manage epics effectively. This allows you to view and organize tasks within the epic easily. Well, in the most cases, you're not really going to be seeing a Kanban that actually has a backlog within it. It's a really rare case, because if you have a backlog in there as well, the Kanban starts to lose its sense in the terms of having like limiting the work in progress items. So that's the another thing. Update epic details. All right, track progress. Use Jira feature to track progress of tasks within the epic. So involves monitoring the status of each task, ensuring they're moving towards completion. Collaborate with your team, manage risks and issues as well. And then you have some things like manage epics, getting started. There is like even like something from the Atlassian community. I don't know what this is, but it gives me the sources that I already have, which is okay. So I can also ask it like, what are the potential risks? I can ask about the risks as well. And it's going to tell me data quality, regulatory compliance, data security, resource allocation, and technical challenges as well. And I'm going to say to it, create a subtask that will involve all of these risks within its description. Brainstorm an adequate summary. Let's go with that one. So I believe that I'm going to close it there. I just gonna go in and ask for more data, which is actually pretty great. You know what? I'm gonna be covering some of the agents as well. Yeah. All right. Let's provide a valid issue type. Description, this subtask, okay. Summary, mitigate the risks. Description, each risk needs to be assessed migration. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's asking me this because I need to check this because I don't have the subtask issue type in there. Let me see. JI. Let me go project settings. Let me go to work types. It's now called the work types. It's actually there. Please provide a valid issue type. Subtask issue type. It exists within the Gen AI project. So I wouldn't call this like that this is like a hallucination or something like that, but then again, it didn't recognize that there is a subtask issue type in there, which is kind of strange. All right. And it's taking it some time to load all of the things. Okay. Please provide a valid issue type to create this issue. Okay. That's weird. Doesn't actually see it at all. Okay. Issue type is task. That's interesting because it seems like it doesn't really work with the subtasks that well. Okay. That's a good thing to know because now you know what are the limitations. Okay, so there we have it. So here are the task that I'm adding to Gen AI, and from here I have a drop down that I can select, which is good. And I can say create a task, and I want to create the task itself. So those are the things that you can always do. Create the content and do the smart search, which is another great thing. It's not just, hey, I'm looking for this specific name of the document. I can say I'm looking for the document where I have mentioned this, 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 and this, and so on. But that is going to be when I tackle Rovo using within the Confluence. So the focus is on Jira. Take some time for the task to be created. Let's go here. I wonder what's wrong. No. All right. Terminology changed. Oh, it's here. Mitigate risk in JI and Gen AI project. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's go for some of the agents in here. Progress tracker. Okay, progress tracker. All right, what progress has been made in my projects this week? Let's go with that one. And there are like a lot of agents that are provided there. Of course, you can create your own agents that will provide some of the answers. These could be the coded ones, or this could be not coded ones. So, all right. So progress updates. Oh, this is interesting. Overall status of projects on track. This week, significant progress has been made in various projects, including the Gen AI project and the Aurora table filter. Okay, interesting. So it's mentioning me that I have been actively involved in editing and updating project documentation ensuring alignment with project goals and timelines. Yep, that's okay. But what is Aurora Table Filter? Is that a project? No, I don't think so. No, it's not. I don't know where did it get from. I mean, I have it as the add-on that has been. I have it as an app that has been installed, but it's not a project. So, and then it's saying project is on track. Yeah, key stakeholders are actively involved in refining project objectives, finalize the project timeline, and address any potential data security concerns. That's good. Uh, yeah, and it's saying potential risks include data quality and regulatory compliance challenges. And there are some of these sources and so on and so forth. It's even mentioning Atlas. I'm not even using the Atlas. Of course, it's part of the Atlassian home. But that is one of hundreds of agents that you can use. We wrap this up. This was the showcase of the Rovo in the interaction with the Robo, both working with Jira and both tackling some of the general questions that are kind of the outside of the scope, such as technologies being used to actually develop the AI models, and so on and so forth. Yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.